here's what I'm going to say. This is my message to Packers fans. This is nothing to panic about. But it is something to keep an eye on.
You don't crank the panic meter up from like 0. Where were you before this?
July, I will crank the panic meter.
What is your panic meter
I
about?
don't know what he could do in OTAs that would make me go, holy crap, this guy stinks. This is going to be a horrible year.
Well, he would not have any ups. He had, we're all very clear he had ups. And I'm going off of not just Jason Wilde and every other reporter out there. We're going off the coach and the player, Jordan Love. They're not singing each other's praises. And
they are, but it's not. Wow, he's better than Rodgers. He's Rodgers level. There's a smooth.
There's a tempering of expectations from Matt LaFleur, which I think is on purpose, which I think is fair. I don't think it's fair to expect Jordan Love to come out and be great.
No, I agree.
I was just surprised because he's not a rookie. He's gone through this specific timeline over and over and over again, and it's not fair to compare him to Aaron Rodgers, but he will. I guarantee Aaron Rodgers had multiple times where the personnel was switched out a lot and he wasn't making duck throws and making poor decisions. Those are the things that I'll ask this, Alex, and you can chime in 844-770-3776. I know we got to throw some stones, but where was your panic meter about Jordan Love not being a good NFL quarterback before OTAs?
What do we want to do, a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Probably like a 2 or a 3.
And if it wasn't a 2, is it at a 3 now at least?
No.
You're not even remotely even a flickering there.
No, because I think the concern that already existed was we don't know what this guy is.
Because if he was a 3, if you were a 3 and he looked great,
do I look like I'm panicked right now?
But if
is that why you don't believe me?
No, because if he was a 3 and went down and he looked really good, you knock it down to a 2. You would reverse it. You're just a positive person. You're always looking for the positive. But I will give you the inverse. You would have flipped it.
I don't know that I would have.
I think you would have.
Because again, I don't. When I say things like Luke Musgrave, Offensive Rookie of the Year, that's obviously tongue in cheek.
I know that,
right? Yeah. I like the overreactions to OTAs, but I also try not to overreact on the flip side. Right? Because I think it's fun because we get a little football. We all miss football. We still got a few months until we get tangible football.
Overreacting is not going from I'm not a 2 to a 3 as far as worried scale for Jordan Love.
I was already there. I would say I was at a 2.5. I was at about 25%. Yeah, I wouldn't be completely shocked if this guy doesn't pan out. But I'm also still, thinking, hey, there's raw ability there that we saw in college, that's why he was valued as a late first round.
2018.
But that was why he was projected as a late first round or an early second round pick in 2020, right? I mean, I'm not an NFL scout. You're not an NFL scout, but NFL scouts all valued him as quarterback 4 or 5 in that draft. Some valued him higher, but he was no lower than maybe the 4th or 5th best quarterback in that draft.
Who was the 5th quarterback in that draft?
Jalen Hurts, which is wild.
Just wanted to make sure. Accurate on that.
Yeah, we're on the same page. And again, you draft on potential. A lot of people didn't think Jalen Hurts was going to be lighting the world on fire in the NFL.
Quarterback is the hardest position ever to figure out.
1,000,000%.
This is Rutledge and Hamilton, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Rutledge and Hamilton, presented by Coors Light. Miss any of the show? Find full show podcasts free on Wisconsin On Demand and wherever you get your podcasts.